With Forza Horizon 6 releasing in May, there's a specific aspect of that game I've been thinking about recently. If you've played a Forza Horizon game before, you probably know what a showcase event is. In Horizon, a showcase event is a special type of event where you're racing a unique and unusual opponent. This includes things like planes, jets, and even hot air balloons. Showcase events have been a staple of Horizon ever since the first game, but with the upcoming release of Horizon 6, they will evolve with a new addition of rush events, alongside the usual showcase events from previous entries. But seeing the number of showcase events we have up until this point, it got me wondering, which showcase event is the best of them all? In this video, I want to take a look at what I think are the best and worst showcases in the franchise. But before we start, let me make this clear. The ranking is based entirely on my personal opinion. You might have a different opinion than me about the placements, and that's exactly fine. The rankings I'll be doing will be based on a number of aspects. This includes the car, music choice, route, scenery, how interesting or unique the opponent is, and my personal experience with each of them. Now that we have that out of the way, let's jump in. To start, let's look at what I think is the worst showcase event in the entire franchise. Placing 30th out of 30 positions, we have the Buggy and the Beast showcase from Forza Horizon 5. You would think the latest game of the franchise would have some of the best showcase events, right? Well, this showcase does have a couple good merits to it, such as the unique voice lines and the fact that the monster truck showcase has never been done before. There are a lot of things I dislike about this event though. For starters, I find the pathing of the monster trucks to be quite weird. While recording the footage for this video, I keep finding myself crashing or missing checkpoints because I tried to overtake them on the wrong side, which resulted in me getting shoved completely off the intended route. But the worst part of the showcase is undoubtedly the monster truck section. Oh boy, I don't even know where to begin with this. First, trying to get all the accolades in this section is an absolute nightmare. It's worse when you realize the fact that restarting at this point will force you to drive the main showcase part all over again. Not only that, the monster truck to me just feels sluggish to drive. Obviously, this section is very different to the usual style of Horizon, which usually focuses on speed more than style. While the novelty of the section is a cool idea, there's just so many things I dislike it for me to truly enjoy this event. Without this monster truck section, I for sure would have ranked it much higher. Next up at 29th place, we have a showcase event that not many people actually know about. The Horizon Ground Effect is a showcase event that's exclusive to the Xbox 360 edition of Forza Horizon 2. Interestingly, this showcase would later appear in the Fast and Furious DLC, although with minor changes such as the opponent pathing and the time of day. But as it stands, we're not going to talk about that event. You don't need me to tell you that visually, this showcase looks pretty damn bad. I know it's not fair to compare this event to the showcase events of the Xbox One version of Horizon 2, but seeing as this was on the same console as Horizon 1, it's not fair that I give it a pass just because the hardware was worse. Along with the poor visual quality, the showcase also has a lot of weird hitboxes, which is actually an issue that is persistent throughout this game. To recap, this showcase is visually unappealing and very janky to play. No surprise that I placed it this low. Going back to Forza Horizon 5, we have On a Wing and a Prayer sitting at 28th place. Why does it place so low in the rankings, you may ask? The answer is simple. The showcase lacks cohesion. Whereas other showcase events anchor themselves on having a specific type of opponent, this showcase simply doesn't. When you start the showcase, you might think to yourself, oh, it's a race between you and a plane. But then you drive some more and get to the middle of the event, and oh look, you're racing motocross riders now, and then you keep racing and what the fuck? I get it. Forza Horizon doesn't exactly cement itself in realism, but come on. Okay, then. Maybe if the opponent isn't exactly great, maybe this showcase has positives in other aspects, right? Nope. The car? Boring to drive. The route? Either flat out or slow and treacherous. The song choice? May be great for some people, but for me, it feels very unfitting. As this is the open-air showcase event for Horizon 5, I suspected that they tried to go all out by throwing everything at the player to make sure they stick around to play the game. They tried to do more, which resulted in something that feels like it has less quality. Up next at 27th place, we're going all the way back to Forza Horizon 1 with the Scorpion Sting showcase. Uniquely, this showcase is one of Horizon 1's 3 single model showcase events. There's nothing inherently bad about this showcase. The car, which is an Abarth 500, is pretty fun to drive. Along with that, the scenery is pretty neat, and the song choice is quite good. The route, however, while fun, is reused from other events, which brings it down in terms of uniqueness. This is obviously much different than the showcase events we've come to know and love today, and for that reason, it sits here. Nothing wrong with the event itself, just not a true showcase event in my book. Moving up to number 26, we have Manic Mini, which is another single model showcase event from Forza Horizon 1. Similar to Scorpion Sting, I rank this low, not because of anything wrong with the showcase itself, but the simple fact that it's not quote-unquote real showcase event. The reason I place this higher than the Scorpion Sting is because of the memorability. The sight of 8 classic Mini Coopers battling it downtown Carson is certainly a sight to behold. Not only that, the route actually goes through Carson Park, which just makes it even more memorable. This showcase is silly. Very silly. Continuing with the single model showcase events from Forza Horizon 1, at number 25, we have, this. I don't know how to speak French, and I don't want to get bullied by the internet, so I'm not even gonna attempt to read it. Now, what makes this showcase event more special to me than the previous two is the route. Unlike Manic Mini and Scorpion Sting, this event utilizes an entirely unique sprint route instead of a circuit. Moreover, the car, a Peugeot 205 Turbo 16, also perfectly complements the mixed surface rally route. All in all, this event is fun. Well, it's not exactly the most iconic showcase of this game. It's a thoroughly fun event. Next up on the list, we have Agent of Speed from Forza Horizon 1, taking the 24th position. This event references the 007 franchise with the usage of an Aston Martin, in this case a 177, and the word agent. This showcase event is one of the hardest events to unlock in the entire game, requiring you to get at least first in the popularity ranking. And because of that, this event is very forgettable. As a matter of fact, not a lot of people know this showcase exists, especially if you're only a casual player and not a completionist. To me, I just feel like this event is very forgettable. It's not bad by any means, but I just struggle to name a particularly interesting thing about this showcase. Yet another showcase from Forza Horizon 1, we have the Wind Tunnel, sitting at number 23. Similar to Agent of Speed, this event is a one-on-one between you and a helicopter. What makes this showcase stand out more than the Agent of Speed, however, is the route itself. I love the visual aesthetics of the latter half of the showcase, where you speed through the dark tunnels approaching Finley Dam. So what do I dislike about the showcase, you might ask? Well, while the open-top Corvette Grand Sport is a great show car for this event, I plainly just dislike the car in terms of handling. Its unstable nature greatly clashes with the roads leading to Finley Dam. The Corvette isn't the worst car choice by any means, but it's just not my type of car. Finally moving away from Forza Horizon 1, we have North by Northwest at number 22, which appeared in Horizon 2. This showcase takes you across the fields of southern Italy, while you race a crop duster in a beefed up F-150. Similarly to a couple showcase I mentioned earlier, the main reason I put this low is just by how forgettable it is sometimes. Compared to the other showcases in this game, this one feels rather weak in comparison. While the cross-country route is fun with multiple big jumps along the way, there's just not enough visual novelty apart from the Zona Industriale at the start of the event to keep you hooked. Moving on to number 19, we have Rough and Ready from Forza Horizon 1. This neat plane showcase is actually a rerun of the first showcase in this game, one which we'll get to later in the video. There are a couple changes however, like the route that's flipped. Originally a downhill event, now uphill. Secondly, the time of day was changed from sunset to around early afternoon. Third, the car, now a striking green roof RGT8. And lastly, the music was changed. Originally a rock song by The Hives is now changed to Paddling Out by Mike Snow, an indie pop song. Now don't get me wrong, this is a really fun event, especially coupled with the Roof RGT8. And since Paddling Out by Mike Snow is one of my favorite songs ever from this game's original soundtrack, it only makes the event even better. so it doesn't make any sense that I placed it this low, right? Well, as previously mentioned, this is basically a repeat of a very similar event to another showcase in this game, and that to me made the showcase pretty much overshadowed by that one. It's a solid remix, but it lacks a specific uniqueness and memorabilia that we'll see much higher up on this list. Finally entering the top 20, we have High Noon Balloon from Forza Horizon 1. This showcase has you driving a 1983 Audi Quattro while racing a fleet of hot air balloons, which has actually only been done twice in the entire franchise. This route takes you across the Montano Plains, mixing both tarmac and dirt roads. While the route and car itself is nothing fantastic, I do have a bone to pick about the opponents. Unlike other showcases where the opponent frequently gets close to your car, showcasing cool or interesting moves, this one just doesn't. Throughout the entire event, the hot air balloon just slowly drifts towards the finish line without doing anything interesting. This makes them feel more like a decoration instead of opponents you're supposed to be racing against. Being the first of many train showcases on this list, we have the Flying Scotsman from Forza Horizon 4, sitting at 19th place. There's a lot of interesting aspects about this showcase that I actually quite like. One of the things that makes the showcase stand out is that it's the only event held during winter, something not one other showcase in the entire franchise has. There's also a lot of cool parts in the race where you race directly alongside the train, whereas other showcases have you drive far distance away from the train itself. So why did I place it this low, you might ask? Well, it all comes down to the route. To me, there are a couple slow parts that just break the flow of the track, like the chicane on the bridge for example. I don't hate slow corners, but something about the ones in this event just feel misplaced to me. Next up in 18th place, we have the Halo Experience Showcase from Forza Horizon 4. Now, I have nothing against Halo, but since I'm not a player of the games, I'm treating this just like any other showcase. Don't get me wrong, I love this showcase. There are plenty of things about it that makes it unique, such as the ring superstructure in the skybox, the unique voice lines, and obviously the main reference to Halo itself. Unfortunately, it just doesn't make it all memorable to me. Hoorah! The car is good, the route is fun, and that's it. I know it sounds like I should have put this showcase higher, but there are plenty of other events I love more than this one. Going all the way back from Horizon 4 to 2, we have the first train showcase in the franchise, sitting at number 17. Seeing as this is Playground Games' first time making a train showcase in Horizon, I can't exactly complain much about it. Unlike the other train showcases in Horizon, the train tracks in Horizon 2 are actually inaccessible from the player. This means that they are limited to things like underpasses and separated side-by-sides. Even with this, I do quite enjoy the showcase. The car choice is good, the song choice is good, the setting is nice, and the route itself is especially fun. Really fun. Next up at 16th place, we have the Stampede from Forza Horizon 1. Similar to Rough and Ready in 21st place, this is also a remix of an earlier showcase within Horizon 1. Compared to the source of this event, the Stampede is also held during a similar time of day. But this one is slightly longer. Unlike Rough and Ready, however, I do think this one is considerably better. The car choice, for example, is a 2012 Lamborghini Aventador, which during the release of Forza Horizon 1 was a very iconic car. Not only that, the handling of this car is perfect for the route, which takes you on the northernmost road in FH1. This high-speed route takes you through countless tunnels accompanied by a plethora of fun, sweeping roads. But at the same time, it suffers from a similar issue to Roof and Ready, where it feels like it's overshadowed by the previous showcase. If you're wondering what the quote-unquote original showcase of this event was, you're gonna have to stick until the end. Now marking the start of the top half of the rankings, we have River Run from Forza Horizon 3 sitting at number 15. This powerboat showcase takes you across the plains of Australia while you're driving a Baldwin Motorsports trophy truck. While this showcase takes advantage of the new ability in FH3 to drive through bodies of water, I just feel like this showcase lacks that sense of amazement, almost insanity that Horizon showcases bring to the table. The song choice of The River by Lady Hawk also lacks a certain feeling of energy to me, further watering down my liking of this showcase. Pun entirely intended. Up next in 14th place, we have the latest plane showcase in the franchise, which is the Delta Wing showcase from Forza Horizon 4. I have to say, driving a Vulcan across the English countryside is quite a thrilling experience. Bearing a very twisty and technical route, this event finishes with you sprinting down the festival site with crowds lining the streets, which is quite a spectacle to behold. But being the 8th plane showcase in the franchise, I feel as if they failed to bring something new to the table. What we have is just a basic plane showcase. No fantastic weather effects, no amazing smoke shows, nothing to really stand out from the other plane showcases. In number 13, we have Catch Me If You Canyon from Forza Horizon 5. Out of all the train showcases in Horizon, this one has the most unique things. Slow-mos, a neat little tunnel section, cool opponent behavior, as well as a few unique voice lines.
I'm not sure if they're allowed to be dropping carriages, but certainly going to give the engine an advantage.
Oh yeah? We'll see about that.
Not only that, this showcase takes place in a very visually interesting backdrop, which is Mexico's Copper Canyon. Interestingly, there are actually 2 specific times of day in this showcase. Just take a look. At the beginning of the tunnel, the time of day is visibly midday, possibly mid-afternoon, but when you come out the other end, it's visibly sunset, just like magic. This brings us to my least favorite part in the entire showcase. What you're looking at in the background is the one reason why I didn't place this showcase any higher. Up until this point, I actually quite enjoyed the route, consisting of a very flowy string of corners with good variation between them. This weird off-road section at the end, however, is very unfitting for a car like the Countach. I get that it's here to preserve your speed when exiting the tunnel, but this car is visibly unstable when handling this type of surface. They did what they had to do, but that doesn't mean I'm supposed to like it. Moving back a game to Forza Horizon 4, we have the Behemoth Showcase sitting at number 12. To me, this is one of the more iconic showcases from Horizon 4, as it's uniquely the only showcase event in the entire franchise starring a hovercraft. There are a couple of things I like about the showcase, like the music choice of using Jacques Leconte's remix of The Killers Is the Man, the downhill start with the Glenfinnan viaduct in the background, as well as the iconic Toyota T100 Baja truck. One thing I dislike about it though, is the crashes that sometimes happen during gameplay. Besides this, however, the Behemoth is a showcase I thoroughly enjoyed. Sitting just outside the top 10, Flood, Sweat and Gears from Horizon 5 takes the spot, being the highest ranked boat showcase in the franchise. Unlike River Run from Horizon 3 that uses powerboats, this showcase has you racing jet skis while you're driving a 2020 Performance Bronco R. I love that they decide to use the jungle portion of the map as a setting for the showcase. The route itself is also filled with plenty of fun corners and jumps. The song choice itself is also pretty unique. Using Rocket Fuel by DJ Shadow and De La Soul, this is one of the few showcases to use a song from the Block Party radio station. Something unique to the showcase. My only complaint about the showcase is this weird, glitched hitbox at the start. I don't know how this managed to slip in the release of the game. While it's not exactly a game-breaking glitch, I'm confused why after so many years of Horizon 5 being out, this is still an in-game thing. Weird. And now, time to enter the top 10, the Showstoppers of Horizon. Starting off the top 10 with a showcase from Forza Horizon 3, we have Big Air, which is the finale event of the aforementioned game. In this event, you race a massive blimp across the dirt roads of Kiwa Valley, finally finishing just south of Marunda Reservoir. Compared to the rest of the showcase events in this franchise, I just love the sheer size of the blimp in the showcase. Not only that, this is the only showcase containing a blimp, which is a huge boost towards its uniqueness. The song is also an amazing pick for its time. Runaway by Galantis is an iconic track for its time. That's why this showcase sits comfortably at 10th place. Moving on to number 9, this spot is taken by Il Tricolore Arreo. This showcase starts out with a combination of technical turns along the beautiful coastal city of Castelletto, before opening up with the fast and windy cliffside roads of Horizon 2. This is an incredibly memorable showcase to me, and one thing I particularly love is the matching colors of the aerobatics team in the car, bearing the iconic red, white, and green colors of the Italian flag. If you look at it, this showcase is quintessentially Italian. Still sticking to Forza Horizon 2, At number 8, we have Storm Chaser, a high-speed showcase between a Jaguar XKRS and a behemoth of a cargo plane. And when I say behemoth, I mean it. About the sound design, I love how audible the plane sound is, overpowering both the music and the sound emanating from the car itself. They made sure to make you sense just how large the scale of this thing is. Just take a listen. Seeing as how Horizon 2 was the first entry using the new hardware of the Xbox One, this showcase also displays the stunning new weather effects added to the game. Fun fact, this is the only showcase that takes place during a heavy storm, which makes it an entirely unique showcase. Remember Roof and Ready from 19th place? Well, at number 7, we have the quote-unquote original event, Mustang vs. Mustang. Being the opener showcase for Forza Horizon 1, this is a showcase I hold closely to my heart. Using a 1970 Ford Mustang Boss, you are put to race a P51 Mustang down the technical roads of Red Rock, all while the sunset shines in the sky, giving the rocks this radiating warm glow. This event birthed the many breathtaking showcase events down the series, and it was the first to properly display what Horizon had that other racing games didn't. If the previous one was the original event of Rough and Ready from 19th place, this one is the original showcase of the Stampede. At number 6 on the list, we have the highest ranked showcase from Forza Horizon 1, which is Biplane Beatdown. I cannot stress just how fun the car and track combo of this event is. Navigating the fast and sweeping tunnel roads in an F40 is just so unbelievably fun. Unlike the Aventador used in the Stampede, the F40 in this one is a considerably better match for the route. Being a slightly slower car than the Lambo, it allows you to put the foot down much more often, making it a showcase that just nudges you to push yourself to the limit. As the highest ranked showcase from Forza Horizon 2, 37 vs. 037 takes the 5th spot on this ranking. Being an evolution of High Noon Balloon from the first Horizon, this showcase is a perfect step in the right direction. Where in Forza Horizon 1, the balloons are floating high above in the sky, in this game, they move much closer to the ground, creating an unforgettable experience. Thanks to the better color palette of Horizon 2, this event is mesmerizingly vibrant and colorful. Here's a fun fact. This event has the most opponents in the entire franchise, with 37 opponents in a single race. While they're obviously not cars with separate AIs, I still think that's neat to mention. Moving up a spot, off the chain from Forza Horizon 3 sits just outside of the podium standings at 4th place. Being the opener showcase for Horizon 3, this showcase is hands down one of the most creative events in the entire franchise. I mean, just look at the gameplay. A Jeep that's dangling off a cargo helicopter. If that doesn't sound like a spectacle to you, then I don't know what does. Interestingly, this is the first showcase to introduce voice lines during the race.
There's people live in those houses, watch out!
Not only that, the visuals absolutely do not miss. The race takes you through a variety of stunning environments, from the beachside to the suburban houses of Byron Bay and the drop-dead gorgeous rainforest. It's an amazing showcase and I will never forget the first time I ever played it. Coming in with another showcase from Forza Horizon 3, Freight Expectations takes the lowest step of the podium. This is without a doubt my favorite train showcase in the entire franchise. There's just something so special with blasting a blacked out Camaro Z28 through the Australian outback, while blasting an absolute banger of a house tune, Memento by Mambo Brothers. Even if you're not the biggest fan of the song, just take a listen to the sound of the roaring V8. This showcase just makes me feel badass. The route? Fun. The car and song choice? Perfect. I really can't spell out a single bad thing about it. I love this showcase.
You You'd be a terrible train driver. You're early. I still kind of believe in you.
Taking spot as the highest ranked plane showcase on this list, we have High Rise Rush from Forza Horizon 3. To start with why I picked the showcase this high up, let's focus on the music first. Using the song Aurora by Camo and Crooked, it perfectly encapsulates the adrenaline of the event. I myself have always been a fan of Camo and Crooked, which makes this song one of my favorite tracks in the entire game's OST. Next, let's talk about the car. Using the cover car of Forza Horizon 3 itself is a decision I absolutely adore. The Centenario is not only an insanely sick car in the first place, but also fits beautifully with the high-tech vibe of this showcase. Lastly, I want to talk about the setting of this event. I love Surfer's Paradise. Ever since I saw a glimpse of Surfer's Paradise in the game's intro, I knew this was going to be my favorite city out of every Horizon game. Back to the topic of High Rise Rush. This city is a perfect backdrop for a showcase event like this. Whereas the plane showcases in the other Horizon games take place in the countryside or somewhere in nature, this showcase flips the script by making it take place in a modern urban area. It also gives this showcase a certain action movie vibe that I just do not feel from any other showcase events. That sentence might not make sense, but honestly, I don't know how else I can explain it any better.
Wow, everything that sounded like doubt, that was just me trying to motivate you. Hey, it worked!
Which now brings us to the crown event of Horizon showcases. Finally, at number 1, we have the Horizon Motocross Showcase from Forza Horizon 4. If there's one thing that High Rise Rush didn't have, it's exclusivity. Not counting the mess that is On a Wing and a Prayer, this is the only showcase event in the entire franchise that utilizes a team of motorbikes as your opponent. I don't think I can truly put how much I love this event into words. The car starring in this event, a number 14th Rahal Letterman GRC Fiesta, is without a doubt the perfect choice for an event like this. I genuinely, truly mean it when I say this car complements the event perfectly. The pink, yellow, and blue livery of the Fiesta along with the smoke from the bikers gives the otherwise entirely green forest this beautiful splash of color. This route also passes through one of the most iconic parts of the map, the Lakehurst Quarry. Now, let's shift our talk to the music. The in-game showcase actually differs from the one in the initial drive of Forza Horizon 4. Whereas that one uses the spring section of Sunrise by Fred V and Grafix, this one uses Symphony by Tokyo and Teddy Jackson. Boy oh boy is it a great fit. Just take a listen. But to truly understand why the showcase is so special to me, we have to go back to early 2022. Picture this. It's 2 AM, the night is quiet, the air is chilled, and you're the only soul currently awake. After setting up your Xbox One for hours, the first game you downloaded just finished installing.
Here's what I see.
All of a sudden, the world suddenly seemed calmer. All your worries suddenly fade away as you get pulled into the world of Horizon. The music rises louder, and it's your time to drive.
Don't go anywhere. Horizon is here to stay.
Your eyes gleam with excitement as cars fly across the screen. After autumn, you transition to winter. The color palettes change. Gone are the warm orange leaves, every surface seemingly covered in snow. Although that didn't seem to stop you. Now driving a trophy truck, you start making your way through the blizzard. As you wade through the snow-covered fields, you reach the jump on top of the lake. From the cold hue of winter arises a vibrant scenery filled with trees, foliage, and greenery. In the previous sections, the color palette was dominated by a specific color, the warm oranges of autumn, the cold whites of winter, but this was different.
Alright guys, this'll be easy. Just don't miss the checkpoints and let's go.
Out of the greenery comes out a team of motorbikes. It's a visual spectacle. It's an unforgettable experience.
Woohoo!
This is why I love the Horizon motocross so much. Everything I have told until this point was my experience with the first time I played Forza Horizon 4. It holds a special place in my heart because this was one of the most memorable parts of my life. It's one of the reasons why I made this video. To show just how much this showcase means to me. To show what Horizon means to me.
Find it straight! I can't breathe!
And that's a wrap. To those of you who stuck around, I'm incredibly grateful that you watched this video until the end. Once again, I want to remind you all that this is an entirely subjective list. If you guys have different opinions than me, feel free to let me know down in the comments. Now that we're entering the final phase of waiting for Forza Horizon 6, I'll be making a follow-up video about the showcase events in that game to finally complete this video. Since this is my first time making a video like this, let me know if you guys have any ideas on what you want to watch. That's everything from me this time. See you guys in Horizon Japan.